Organizations really need to think about where do they stand internally, as well as where do they stand next to their peer group. So we have clients asking us, what is cloud maturity? Where do I stand on that maturity curve? And then where do I stand against my peers on that maturity curve? And can you help me formulate a roadmap, an action plan to enable me to grow my maturity for cloud and in such a way that it's high value? I don't want to just necessarily be top level maturity here. I want to be the right level of maturity so I get the benefit of being leading edge or value edged relative to my peer group. Anay, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, there's certainly a few places along the maturity curve that different organizations can use to benchmark against their peers, right? So if you're just getting started with FinOps, you need to have, your tagging policy pretty tight. You need to be able to start looking at things like using reserved instances to actually bring down some of those costs immediately. Also looking at right sizing your instances, you can start looking at, getting rid of different instances that actually aren't being used, right? But as organizations are starting to mature, what those benchmarks kind of look like start to evolve quite significantly and actually start to differ from each other. So, we're seeing organizations where they actually went all in on serverless types of architectures and are running into FinOps problems on that end, which is, maybe 2 years ago, not something that would come up in the market as much, right? But ultimately, there's a big people and process piece of this where that can stay consistent across different organizations, right? So in the same way that perhaps a few years ago, organizations finally got around from saying we do agile to we are agile, I think that same sort of ways of working mindset is going to be applicable to FinOps here as well.
Yeah, I would add to that, Anay, from a maturity standpoint, one of the things that's key is using the cloud as a way to transform, right? Use it as an innovation platform. And so where are our clients relative to their IT strategy with the cloud? And where's their cloud strategy sit? And are they on the right journey to realize the benefits that the cloud can bring from a transformative, innovative perspective? So you got the financial dimensions, you got the capability dimension of how that can provide capabilities to not only external but internal customers, right? To realize the transformative benefit of process improvement through people with technology.